questions. Yeah. So what is automation testing? Can anyone tell what is automation testing? Why do we do automation testing?
Anissa, is it possible to make the full screen of the PowerPoint?
It is a full screen, sir.
It is. Oh, yeah, now it's better. Thank you.
Yeah.
So automation basically one of the key factors is to reduce the cost, budget in the companies, and also the most of the time it may help in the regression testing kind of things, and the execution will be very fast.
Okay.
So,
yeah. Thank you for that answer. Any other answers from anyone?
So automation is, sorry. So this is Satya. I'm also working as automation engineer. So automation is generally helping us to automate any kind of manual efforts, whatever manual testers or functional consultants are testing it. So before starting the automation testing, at least application needs to be tested one manual round of executions. So automation testing is basically reduce the human efforts, and is also helping us to get the end-to-end scenarios very quickly. We can get the test results immediately, or we can easily identify the early defects. That is the value addition. So when we are implementing automation testing in any of the projects, okay, so we'll get the two different kind of benefits: application-wise benefits, cost-wise benefits. So application-wise benefits, like reliability, reusability, okay, test script maintainability, and in the long run, definitely we'll get the cost, return on investment, and time. So these are the major factors that we need to adopt, automation testing for any kind of projects. So depends on the automation testing tool that we choose, we are giving the test coverage.
Okay, that was a very great answer from Satya. Thank you so much for putting everything here. Yeah. So I would reiterate, like whatever, if at all, suppose I am doing a manual testing. Suppose let me open one quick example so that it will be easy for us. Okay. Suppose let me take this. So this is one website that my project has designed. Okay. So I have started testing it manually. Okay. So then I am daily coming and checking whether I'm able to see the links. And
we can't see the. Are you trying to show us the script or something?
Oh, yeah. My screen is not.
Yeah, it's not visible.
Okay.
You're only seeing the PowerPoint. Yeah. Thank you.
Let me check. Where is this? Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. So now you should be able to see this, right? This SQL course.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So if you see, there are some things here. So my project has developed this, and there is something or the other new functionality that is coming up in this SQL course as a part of my new development. Okay. So every time I cannot only test the new functionality, but I have to also make sure that my old functionality is working. Okay. So daily you coming and checking this clicking on this beginner course and everything is working, opening, and I'm able to see the content, all these things. If you do daily, as a manual effort, it will take a lot of time for you to do this repetitive task. Okay. To make that possible, that is the reason we have started automation testing. So what you do in the automation testing, you simply write a piece of code and you just try to run it daily. You come daily, just click on the run button on your script, and daily whatever has to run, it will run automatically, and it will, if at all, if something is not matching with actual and expected, then automatically the test script will fail. Then we can understand, okay, something is not correct as per our standards. Okay, so that is what we'll do in a form of automation testing. Okay, so that is where automation testing plays a very vital role by reducing, I mean, we will reduce the manual effort as Satya told, and we'll also have so many advantages of using this automation script. Okay, so now there are different types of tools in market. Okay, so you have to, so suppose if you have to implement Selenium, you have to either learn Java or Python, so that only then you can understand how to write a code, how to build a code, and how to make this repetitive task easy for you. Okay, so for that you have to learn some code. So here in Tosca, it's totally a no code tool. Okay, you just have to understand how this particular tool is and how to use the features that are present in the tool. Okay, so that is the main main advantage of Tosca, and also because of that main feature only, nowadays it has become a very big popular Tosca automation tool in this market. Okay, so that is the main advantage of Tosca. So if you have to learn Tosca, so if you have any questions in your mind that I have to learn any code or any kind of scripting should I learn, yeah, there's absolutely, it is a no code tool for you. There is no need to learn any tool. Okay, so that is what I would I'm trying to reiterate. Okay, so now we'll understand what is Tosca. Tosca is a Tosca generally, I mean, it is a shortcut for topology and orchestration specification for cloud application. Okay, so that is called as Tosca. And Tosca is completely a scriptless tool and AI based tool. Now everyone knows AI is a leading thing in the market now. So that is a reason to also, that is also another reason why Tosca has become so popular. And no code automation tool from end-to-end test. If you have to do any kind of end-to-end test, like if you have to integrate your application with database, you can do it. If you want to do an API testing, you can do it. If you want to do a mobile testing, you can do it with Tosca. So even though the Tosca tool, you have to purchase this tool, even though if you have to purchase this tool, clients are very, very much interested in converting people from Selenium to Tosca because it has a lot of advantages. Like I told, end-to-end testing is possible with this only one tool that you get it. And also, even if it is a desktop application, web application, any kind of application, it is supporting. So that is also one more reason. And it uses artificial intelligence and different technologies to identify the elements in your application. That means if you have to check every day, if you have to come and check whether this button is visible or this content is visible, it uses this AI technology in the backend. And with that help, the script is very easy to run and you can write the script within 5 to 10 minutes of your time. So we can also integrate Tosca with CI/CD tool like Jenkins. You know, CI/CD is nothing but continuous integration. So nowadays everyone wants your testing also to be done simultaneously with the development changes that are being deployed. So what you do in the Jenkins, you go set up a job, and then whenever the deployment code is introduced, automatically whatever the testing regression test suite or smoke or sanity, whatever the test cases that you identify, it will automatically run after 1 hour of it, however you program it. Okay, so that is how CI/CD Jenkins do, so that by the time you come back, you can understand, okay, this code has been deployed and my testing is perfect. Oh, if there are any changes or any effect that has been done for your previous changes, you can immediately report after you come to. So this takes a very less time. As a tester, it is an easy process for you to just to have this everything with one tool. Okay. And also test data management also can be done with Tosca. We have a Tosca server. With the help of that, whatever the test data you want to set up, you can set up in multiple forms, either in the form of test data, Excel sheet, or in the form of server. Anywhere you have that additional thing in this Tosca. Why to choose Tosca? I'll tell you on my experience. Tosca, if you are already learning Selenium, if you are already working with the Python, anything, so it is very easy for you to learn Tosca, even if you're not learning, even if you're doing a manual testing job from almost like 8 years, for you to learn Tosca, it is very easy because there is completely no code. I myself in IT industry, I have converted almost nearly 100 to 150 manual testers into automation with the help of this tool, because it is very easy to learn. You just have to understand how to create a test case. For creating a test case, what is the thing that you have to do? You have to create a module and then it is done. A simple test case you can learn in the next 5 or 6 days. You can start creating your test cases and then slowly you will learn about little more things, how to enhance your test cases, how to customize your test cases, how to configure test cases according to your project requirement. Okay. So as it is such simple, 15 or 20 days is enough for you to have a little depth knowledge in Tosca. Yes, I don't say that if 15 to 20 days you can learn complete Tosca. No, it is not possible. But 15 to 20 days, you can start building your basic test cases. You can do the regression suits. Everything can be done. Okay. So there are a lot more things also to learn in Tosca, as the conversion from manual testing to automation is very, very easy. So that is the reason even client is also ready to invest the 15 days of time on one particular resource to make him an automation resource. Okay. Rather than going in outside the market and getting a new person with that specifications, he can use already a present tester who is a manual tester. He can just spend 15 days of his time and 15 days, I mean, some half of the effort that he's putting to get a candidate from outside, that half amount of effort he can put on this present manual tester, and he can use this tester itself for Tosca, so that he can use Tosca in his project. Okay. So that is another reason why clients are coming up to use Tosca. And also it is an end-to-end, it can integrate any of the tools like database, API, end-to-end testing can be done. That is also one more advantage. And apart from that, it is very accessible, easy for you to use with agile process. You know, right? Agile is a very, it's a continuous process. You have to change according to it. So if you have to change some scripts also immediately, it hardly takes like 15 to 20 minutes of your time to change the old scripts if there are any changes. So reusability is on higher level for this Tosca. Whatever the scripts that you have written, if you have to reuse, you can reuse it. You change it, it hardly takes time. Okay. So it requires very, very minimal skill set. There are so many BAs who has converted to Tosca. There are so many manual testers who have converted to Tosca. Okay. So because of all these advantages, even you can integrate your Selenium scripts with Tosca. Okay. So there was one project where I was working with. So almost like 150 scripts were done in Selenium, and suddenly client has come up with this new requirement that I want to use this Tosca tool, and we all started learning Tosca. And we have integrated our Selenium scripts in Tosca, and we have run that 150 scripts with Tosca. So this is also compatible. So if you have to run your older Selenium scripts with newer Tosca, it is also possible. So being with all these advantages, Tosca has become very, very popular these days. Okay. So here, yeah, give me 5 more minutes. I'll tell you the basic thing. So here you see, I would request everyone to go on PCs. Someone is not new. Okay, thank you. So if you see, so these are the different levels if you have to achieve some certification in Tosca. Okay. So the basic and the primary, even if you want to learn SAP application, even if you want to learn Salesforce, mobile, anything. Okay. The basic thing you have to have at your hand is automation specialist level 1. It is also called as AS1 in the market. Wherever you see the Tosca openings, they will surely ask you for these 2 certifications. One is AS1, other one is AS2. Okay. So, and AS1 and AS2 and TDS1 is nothing but little more how to enhance your test scripts with the help of Excel sheets, with the help of external data resources. So TDS1 and TDS2 is all about like data part. Data part is mostly concentrated on TDS1 and TDS2. And when you complete this AS1, AS2, TDS1 and TDS2, we'll jump into AE1. Okay, AE1 is like little more advanced topic where you can handle multiple browsers, multiple tabs in Tosca. So if you have to handle drop downs, so how can I handle cross-browser testing? And here in AE1, it also covers how ASAP, Salesforce, all those things can be covered. Okay. So that is all about AE1 and then AE2. So then you get a Tosca test architect certification. So now recently they have made little changes in this. So now AS1, AS2, TDS1 and TDS2 all are badges, not certifications. Okay. So these are all badges. Only after you achieve these badges, you can achieve this automation engineer level 1 certification, level 1 badge. After that, you can directly go for product consultant. Okay, so now there is a new thing that has come up. It's not architect, it is called as product consultant. So you have to have all these badges if you have to achieve this product consultant certificate. Okay, so product consultant certification is nothing but it is a combination of AS1, AS2, TDS1, TDS2 and AE1. Okay, so here in our course we are covering AS1, AS2, TDS1, TDS2. Apart from that, we are also covering database certification and API testing. Okay, so these are also the additional things that you are trying to get it. So those are also again 2 more certifications that you can get. So after this, you can directly jump to AE1. You can do a self-study if you are okay, or we are launching a 1 more course for AE1. So you can also join back for AE1 and then you can achieve this product consultant certification. Okay. So that is all about, and the syllabus, coming to the syllabus, whatever is included for AS1, AS2, TDS1, TDS2, all these things are included. Tosca tool will be given to us. It will be installed in each and every one machine who is with us in this course. And also exercises, daily, day-to-day exercises will be given, and there will be lot of hands-on will be there. It's not only I'll be teaching, you'll be listening. There's a lot of hands-on that will be going here in the class. Okay, so that's it I want to tell. Now I'll open it for you. You can put for your questions and then we can talk about a few more things.
Yeah, hi Manisha, this is Prakash here.
Yeah, Prakash, please go ahead.
Yeah, so the thing is I have around more than 8 years of experience in manual testing on this tool or Tosca. I mean, it's like easy for me to convert from manual testing to automation. But the thing is right now, what I see that there's not, I mean, there are very less job of opening for Tosca right now in the market. But I can see not as in the line with the Selenium or any other automation tool, but the opening is very less. So is it feasible for me, or it is good for me to switch from manual to Tosca?
Yeah, Prakash, actually to answer your question, my next slide shows you how Tosca is starting with its career, okay? So
Okay.
I don't think there are less opportunities for Tosca. It is more than what you see for Selenium. Maybe the way you're seeing for Tosca is different, but however, I am seeing a lot of openings. Like daily, I see almost like 6 to 7 openings for Tosca. Okay. So if you are really certified, if you are really having a knowledge of Tosca, yes, you can surely crack an interview job. Last batches which I've handled, almost like whoever is interested, whoever was keen to get a job. So they are all, they did put the effort on this and they did crack the job interviews and they come back and they tell me, yes, we have achieved Tosca. So it's all how you see the market.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Thank
Hey,
you.
hi Manasa, my name is Bhushan.
Yeah, Bhushan.
Manasa, I am actually from Toronto, Canada. Actually, I'm actually SAP functional consultant as a QA lead.
Okay.
I have about 15 years of experience here, SAP consulting, functional consulting in S4HANA, finance, and QA as well.
Okay.
And especially in North America, Canada and US, out of 10 projects, 8 projects are asking for, the experience with the Tosca.
Okay.
And most importantly, they're asking for certification as well nowadays.
Yeah.
So the reason I joined by this course is actually my question basically for you is after learning these basics of with all this, whatever you're going through the next 15 days. So maybe the end of the course, is there any topic, like one day session, are you going to cover for SAP, how it's going to integrate with SAP and do the SAP automation testing
Yeah.
using
Surely.
Tosca?
Yeah, we can have one session for that. That would not
That's
be
great. Yeah.
because
Yeah, that's all I wanted to know. Thank you,
Yeah.
Manasa. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hi, Anta.
yeah, hello.
Hi, Anta. Good morning. This is Kiran.
Yeah, myself,
Yeah.
Manasa.
Yeah.
I'm with
So
you.
I'm from Hyderabad. So over of 13 years of experience as a QA lead. So QA lead is working as a from 3 years and as a project manager that all the as a manual testing come automation both are it's around 8 years, more than 8 years. Anta. My question is we are writing on the Selenium automation now on the real time basis and also the doing the manual also.
Okay.
But whenever we do the automation with Selenium, is that the similar things which we write in the Tosca also? It's easy to write for the automation at point of view. That is the conclusion. And if we done the certification, so both Selenium and the Tosca will be the enhancement for the rest of the career point of view. Is that fine? And that's the question.
Yeah, actually it will be same. Whatever the automation tool you use, the automation thing is only thing. You have to automate your scripts to make your, manual effort reduced. Okay. So in Selenium, you might have to spend lot of time in writing code. Here, you don't spend lot of time writing code. You just understand the tool, you start writing scripts. Okay. So to answer your question, yes, Selenium and Tosca almost all same. There you write the code, here you don't write the code. Okay.
Why I'm asking is there in Selenium we'll be using there as a implicit explicit and based on the locators writing all the test scripts on the and they will be using the test ng to prioritize the works of that one.
No,
So
we don't write any
the
code.
same way
We
the
don't
same
have.
way of writing code will be the similar in the Tosca also or the similar some pattern will be similar different or that is the question that's it.
Yeah, concepts are same. Okay. So concepts might be matching, but the way you handle Tosca tool is different.
Okay, yeah, got it. Fine.
Yeah. Hi, Manasa. This is Veera.
Yeah, hi Veera, good morning.
Good morning. I'm from US. So my question regarding the course content, I'm more interested about the Salesforce automation.
Okay.
So are you going to cover any of the topics on Salesforce automation with the Tosca?
Yeah, Veera, to answer your question, what I tell is, even if I told you already, so even if it is Salesforce or SAP or Immobile, the basic thing you have to understand is AS1, AS2. Okay. So that is the basic. On that, you can start building it. Okay. So only the difference that is there for Salesforce and SAP, I can help you out in the course content. I can tell you what might be different. But rest of all, however you handle a test case, however you create your test data, everything is same. Even if it is Salesforce application, it is SAP application, anything is same. Okay.
Yeah, reason, so maybe I'll contact you in offline separately because my requirement is completely different, Manasa.
Okay.
It's like I'm into complete automation, we used Selenium and a Pro or automation with Salesforce, and somehow it's a maintenance cost is too high, and my client, and also Salesforce, Selenium resource are also is costly here. So that's why instead of spending money on Selenium, it's a resource. So we thought of to it's a get about codeless tool and train manual testers. So we bought already tool, initially we bought Provar tool, but even that also it's a maintenance is high. And now we bought a Tosca. It's already tool. We bought the tool, and I done some POC too, but so I know basic idea, but my main focus is on directly into Salesforce automation. That's where maybe I'll contact you offline if you can suggest some fast track, some other
Yeah,
Like
sure.
I
You-
don't have this much time. That's why, because we already tool installed, so I have to start immediately. That's why.
Yeah, we can contact, I mean, we can connect on offline and I can help you out. I can see how can I help you out.
Yeah, thanks, Mansa.
Thank you.
Hi, Mansa. This is Sabir here.
Yeah, Sabir.
Good morning. I have a question on the certification. I think you mentioned that the test architect is now changed to
Product.
Tosca product consultant. So, is there a chance that tomorrow that can also change in the
No,
future?
no, 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 no. Actually, this change was almost like after 7 or 8 years, I see they have upgraded themselves. So that is why now they have changed it, okay?
I see, I see.
It-
And then
Not
let's
like
say,
every time it will change.
yeah. So let's say if you're through with these all batches, I mean, if you're through with this training, where do we have to go for the exam? I mean, is it online based or
Yeah,
country
actually, to
side?
answer your question, right? So while we are doing our test, while you are completing this course,
Yeah.
I mean, simultaneously, you will also be completing your certifications, okay? The first 15 days, it will take, after first 15 days, right? We'll complete AS1 syllabus, 15 to 20 days it might take around. So then after 20 days, I'll try to complete it by Friday so that Saturday and Sunday you get some time to complete that. So by Monday when I return, you will be with your AS1 batch.
I see.
So then
Okay.
we complete AS2, you can complete AS2 simultaneously. Then I go for TDS1, you complete TDS1. I go for TDS2, you can complete TDS. So by the time I complete the course, you will also, if you are interested, okay. This again depends upon how you act, how you show your interest, okay. So whoever are interested, 99% of my batch will be, I'll push them to a level that they have to complete the all these certifications, however I proceed with.
Okay. And that's together with the course you're saying.
Yeah, it will be together with the course. I'll give you like total end-to-end things. Like if you want any sample papers, I'll discuss it in the class. If you want any other support, it will be like all the 6 certifications will be hand-holded.
I see.
You can
Okay,
complete
that's
by the
interesting.
time we complete the course.
Okay, that's interesting. Thank you so much.
Sorry for the interruption. Hi Mansa, I'm Rajshri. Just my question is same. Like if someone is unable to complete the certification as the expected timeline, then like what happens if he or she can continue with the classes, or first he need to complete the certification and then he can do the further classes?
See, this certification it can be done on your pace, okay? But I would suggest to complete it because whatever there is in the certification, the course content is already covered in our classes, okay? So when you go to the certification, it will be very easy and it is a cakewalk for you. You just, before I tell you only complete and you come back and tell I completed AS1, okay? So that is a level of confidence.
బాబాయ్ అప్పుడు ఇరబెట్టింది దీనికి ఇరబెట్టింది.
Naveen, can you please go on the mute, please?
Sorry.
Yeah. So that is a level of confidence I can give you. I can push you to such extent, even though because of some issues or you're not able to cope up with the pace, it's completely fine. You can complete the course and after that you can complete your certifications. But what I would suggest is we will go with the pace, okay? So that you don't postpone and it will, after you complete the course, sitting for certifications, it will be harder for you because you again have to go revise it. By the time you complete the course, if you complete the certification, it is an advantage for you. Okay, so that is what I would suggest. Even though if you're not ready to complete it by the time I complete the course, it is completely fine. You can complete it according to your pace. There is no, I mean, there is no time limit, like you have to complete by this time or something like that.
Okay, Mansa. Thank you so much.
So Manasa, as soon as you complete AS1 all the classes, then you'll ask us 1 weekend to do you guys give a link where we go and register ourselves for the certification exam, and then we schedule a date and time to appear the course? I mean the certification exam, or how does that work, that process?
Yeah, it is not 1 week, Bhushan, only like 2 days, because 2 days is enough for you to complete the certificate. Okay, hardly 1 hour is enough for you to complete the
Oh, okay.
So I will give you all the details, like how to log in, how
Got
to
it.
go into the, how to go into that, how to enroll for it, how to write it, everything end to end, everything will be given.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank
Ani-
you, Anita.
Hi, Manasa. Satya here.
Yeah, Satya, please.
Sorry for interrupting.
No
So, my question is whether these certifications are conducted by the Tosca or internally that you are, prepared these certifications based on the level of learning.
No, these are the certifications, whatever you get are directly from Tricentis. Tricentis is the one who has developed this Tosca. So you get a certification from Tricentis only.
Presentis. So, Presentis is again a third party, not a Tosca.
It's Tricentis is the one who has launched Tosca. So
Okay,
Tricentis
fine.
is
It
the
means
only.
officially they are giving the certifications as well on this tool. Okay, got it. So, do we need to pay any money for certifications or?
All the certifications, whichever I showed in the slide, are for only thing is you have to put the effort to complete it. That's it. Your time is needed, not your money.
Okay, got it. And one more question I have, Manasa, whether this Tosca is can be integrated with Azure DevOps?
Yes, they can.
Then fine, yeah. So because we are using D365 applications as like SAP or Oracle SQL applications, I want to implement this Tosca into my organization.
Yeah,
So
sure.
that is the reason. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Hi, Manasa. Subhani here.
Yeah, Shivani.
So it's a different question. So are you going to conduct the classes on the same time, or is there any chance to conduct it during the evening times? Because I know most of the people are working here. So I just had a concern to get the clarification.
For that, Subhani, you have to contact my team because they will decide the timings.
Okay. The timings they will decide. Okay, but the demo is in these times, but classes may be decided later. Okay, that sounds good. And also, I just want to hear from you 2 words about CI/CD because I can go through the internet and search, but maybe it will be helpful to know from you because I have some interview today, so just want to hear from you.
Actually, see, CI, so we have, Tosca has an inbuilt concept called text continuous integration that can be done with Tosca itself, okay? So CI/CD is something, if you want to go for an external Jenkins thing, so then you go for CI/CD implementation. So that is actually CI/CD implementation is not covered. So we will try to complete, but whatever the setup that we have to do, whatever the backend process that we have to do, that is already covered in DEX continuous execution. Okay. So the same setup you do in Jenkins, only difference is Jenkins, you have to create one job and then associate whatever the setup that you have done with in your Tosca, associate it with the Jenkins, then it is done. Okay. So that is will be the last, almost last topic that we cover for DEX. So it is already covered as a part of text, but not like complete end-to-end CI/CD is not complete. It's not covered in this.
Noted. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, Prakash, you had some questions.
Yes, yes, Mansa. So the thing is like, are we going to cover this training as for the focus on the certification part only, or we are focusing on the job-oriented training as well? Because at the end of the day, I have to switch the job for Tosca. So are we covering any interview question, real-time interview question, and all this thing during the course?
Yeah, see, when I am explaining about the topic, I will also tell you what might be the interview question, how they might be asking you the interview question, and what are the interview topics. So it's like a job oriented. So I can tell you, so in the project, how it works, in the interview, how it works. So all those scenarios will be explained while we are talking about this in Tosca.
So will you be sharing the interview question as well, or only teaching in the while during the class only?
Yeah, interview questions will be shared for sure. There are 2 or 3 documents that we have prepared, so you can prepare those interview questions. Okay, apart from that, whatever the knowledge we share is also useful for you for the interview.
And how is the interview, level right now for the Tosca? Like, it is very tough, easy, or it's the moderate kind of thing?
See, that depends upon how you project your profile, Prakash. Yeah,
So
if I project my profile as 13, 15 years experience, obviously I will have to face some real-time application.
Okay,
that
so
is
for
what I would suggest everyone is, please don't start thinking about how I'll end up with the interview and all. Put all your effort learning this tool, or whenever you put the effort, automatically you can crack n number of interviews. Okay. So there are people from my previous batches who just only tried learning the tool as perfect as how I teach. So however I give the exercises, they used to come back with a lot of questions. So they used to learn with a passion, then automatically the people who learned it got placed into the jobs without them, putting an effort for an interview. So
okay,
that
got it.
With Google Workspace, Drive lets you easily search your files,
Ma'am,
making
how many
videos,
projects we
PDFs,
will go
and
to
over
cover
100 other file
in this
types
course?
accessible from
there is
wherever you
one
are.
application,
That's
it's
secure
a web
storage made
application
easy
that we'll be
with
doing.
Google
It is called
Workspace.
Demo Web Shop. So that is convenient because it is developed by Tricentis only. So we'll be doing. Apart from that, we'll also be doing in other applications also.
Want to get into
web
software
applications.
development, data analytics,
So
or
we
IT
will
and
also
security?
set up our database. We'll do database testing. We'll also do an API testing. So there are multiple things that we are working on.
Ma'am, and how to gather the domain knowledge of SAP apps? Because most of the time, requirements are Tosca with SAP domain knowledge or application testing.
SAP will help you out.
Same.
My team will help you out. Okay.
Okay. And it will be daily classes from Monday to Friday, or how?
Yeah, it will be daily classes from Monday to Friday. Saturday,
1 hour
Sunday, there will
daily.
be no class. 1 hour is the duration. And 30,
Okay.
35 hours is what we plan. So we'll go accordingly. If there are any, as I'm also working, there might be some challenges in my work. So it is very rare that I cancel the class, but if at all, if I cancel it, I'll compensate the class.
Okay. Okay. And the certification course is like online?
Yeah, certification course is online.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Any other questions?
Yeah, hi Mansa, myself Redappa.
Yeah, please tell me. Good morning.
Is there any scope for freshers in this Tosca automation testing?
Yes, absolutely. There's a lot of scope for, freshers. It's always good to learn. Okay, learning will not go in any of the wrong methodologies, but yes, we are also looking for people who are freshers, who has interest, who has learned Tosca, who has acquired certifications. I am looking for people for freshers, because
Okay.
my client want freshers to be included in my project. So I am only looking for freshers who learn Tosca.
Yeah, okay, Manasa.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Marasa, one quick question. Say, like Tosca is it's a paid tool, right? Now, we will be starting sort of a trial version, or it's like licensed by the what do you call the institute? How it would be?
Yeah, we'll provide you the license. Okay. So if at all, so all the installation process, Tosca license part, everything will be handled by me only. I'll be teaching each and every one first class after we we complete this, the basics of Tosca, and include all the things for you. The next class, like 4th or 5th class, will be the Tosca automation tool. Installation, license part, everything I will only handle, and I'll help you out each and everyone to install Tosca in your machine. Only then we start the real-time classes.
So how long that license will last, Manasa?
Sorry?
We'll have access for how long with the Tosca?
Yeah, you can use it for 6 months, and I can also help you out to extend your license also.
Oh, great. Thank you. 6 months is that. That's good.
Yes.
I'm Ansan.
Yeah, yeah. Please tell me.
Is there any expiry for the certifications which we acquire
No.
after that?
There
No?
is no expiry for that. Once you acquire, it is acquired. That's it.
Okay, thank you. That sounds good.
No problem. Yeah. Any other questions? Yeah.
Yeah, hi Manasa. Naveen here. So Manasa, I recently I got trained on Tosca. Okay, that is only for 5 hours, not more than that. Just they gave outline at my project. So and they mentioned I'll be having the license only for 2 months. Within that I need to complete that AS1 and AS2.
Mm-hmm.
So as you mentioned it is for 6 months, right? And we can also extend this license. So with my present credentials, can I do with can I extend my this one license?
No. We will provide you separate credentials now.
Oh,
Okay.
and also so whenever we practice, okay, if we get any doubts, anything else, do we have any spot for in order to clarify our doubt?
100%. I'll only be helping you out. Okay. So I'll be seeing how you are developing a test case. What are your questions? So I'll tell you first 15 minutes, I'll try to spend some time with all your queries and questions. If not first 15 minutes, somehow in the time, I'll surely address all the questions and queries who are all with me in this training.
Okay. And Anusha, if possible, can we have 1 or 2 examples from Salesforce and as well as SAP? You mentioned that this is same thing that we have, but I need this. So can we get one?
Actually, we are launching SAP and Salesforce separate course. Okay. So it will be launched very soon, like next 15 or 20 days we'll launch it. But if you are only keen about SAP and Salesforce, I would suggest you to join that. Or I tell you, if it is Salesforce or SAP, I'm sure if you learn AS1 and AS2, you can crack any kind of difficulty issues. You can handle it, whatever might be that application. Okay. So I would suggest, my personal suggestion, if you ask me, I would suggest you to go with this basic course. Once you get the basic, SAP, Salesforce, anything you can handle it.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
Okay.
So, do you provide any material for us, soft copy in Tosca?
Sorry, sir. Material? Yeah, I will prepare. I'll give you the material, everything. I have one question here. Will you be covering TDS? Yeah, TDS 1 and TDS 2 is covered. Yeah, and we set up decks also. Yeah, we do set up decks also. Rajeshwari, I hope I answered your question. Yeah.
I think she was asking about test data services, I guess, TDS.
Yeah, TDS what when I explain that. Yeah. So one last 2 to 3 slides, let me complete. Okay, so if you are looking for what industries I can go if I learn Tosca, yeah, these are some of the last graph that I can get you out. So information technology being the highest one, it has 45%. Along with that, you can also find a career in financial services, computer software, insurance, banking, transportation, publishing, automotive, entertainment, airlines, and aviation. Okay. So all through these different industries also you can get placed if you are learning Tosca. And also, okay. So if not only here, in other countries, if you see, these are the largest, these are the topmost countries, they are trying to utilize Tosca. Like if you see United States being the larger portion, like in US, there are a lot of people, there are a lot of projects they are coming up with Tosca. And I see in most of my batches, I see mostly along 5 to 6 people from United States. So 42% are from United States, 19% in Germany they have started. And yes, Germany it's increasing. This graph is increasing for Tosca. And India being the third one, 12%. Yeah, here also they are increasing. Netherlands, Austria, Switzerland, United Kingdom, Australia, Slovakia, Canada. Okay. Anywhere, any of these countries you see, yes, you can start your career with Tosca if you have good knowledge and good certifications. And if you see, these are the topmost competitors for Tosca. I mean, along with the other competitors, these are the topmost competitors like Circle CI, Cucumber, Bitbucket Bucket Pipelines, Robot Framework, Catalan Browser Stack. So these are the one of major competitors for Tosca. Yeah, so as I've already told, there are a lot of advantages of Tosca. Apart from these are the few advantages I can say. It is scriptless testing. There is no need for you to crack your brain for writing a framework or writing a method or calling a method. Anything is not needed here. Yeah, it is very simple to use. It is a user-friendly tool. You can easily understand what is what, where is where. It is very easy. Unless framework is written, like whatever, so the framework is already inbuilt. So you just have to use it. So again, you don't go into that perspective that framework nowadays has got a very huge weightage. Okay. So I myself, if I listen the word framework, I get so much, I mean, that kind of fear in my mind, but no, framework is a very simple thing. Okay, we'll talk about what is framework and all in next classes. And yeah, high reliability, yeah, as it uses reusability and you can do a copy paste functionality. Like if you have used some test steps in your previous test case and you have to use the same test steps in your next test case, you can simply copy paste. So that can be done. And yeah, there is a query solution that can be used, like it is called as TQL, Tosca query language, where you can query where is your test case, in which steps this module is being used. So like that you can use this query solution that can help you out with how many ever test cases you have. You can easily find out your solution, whatever you want. Yeah, and yeah, there are, as how are the advantages? Yes, there are some disadvantages. Yes, compatibility issue. I can say it is compatibility is not a big disadvantage. Like you cannot use it on Mac or Linux devices. If you are trying to install your Tosca in Mac or Linux, please don't. Please try to get a Windows system. We'll only do on a Windows system. Yes, but there is a workaround for Mac. So I see there are few people who are trying to install Mac in it. I'm not sure, but I have to do a research on it. But yes, if you are in this, at least till we complete this course, try to get a Windows machine. Mac and Linux will not be able to install Tosca. Yeah, like we have to save modules. Modules part I'll try to explain in the next classes. Okay, so as a framework, so if you see maintenance issues, there are little maintenance issue for Tosca. We'll see, I mean, while we are doing hands-on, you can understand what is a maintenance issue. Yeah, integration issue. It might, like if you like Selenium Java, if you are committing your code with your Git pipeline, Git and all, so Tosca is not compatible with Git, but rather there is some other workaround for this where you can commit your changes to your server. Yes. Okay, so that's it I have for today. So I see there are a few hands raised. If you have any questions, you can again go ahead with your questions.
Manas? Hi, Manas.
Yeah, hi.
So can we do DB validations as part of test case
Yes, we
with
can.
Tosca?
We
Okay.
can do
So
that.
is there any inbuilt function directly where we can give the select query and validate the data?
Yes, we have it.
Okay. Yeah. And if my test scenario has a different kind of applications like integrations, D365 and Virtual CE. So can we cover that entire combination of different applications into one end-to-end scenario while automating with the Tosca?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. So,
sorry, Satya, please unmute yourself because I didn't know who was talking, so I muted everyone.
sorry. Yeah. So can we use Tosca for integrated applications, including API validations as part of test case?
Can you come back with your question again?
Let us
API
suppose I'm
validations.
API.
API
Yeah.
validations can be done.
Okay, okay. So we can cover, in one end-to-end scenario, which is having, web application functionality as well as API integrations, right?
Yeah, we can. I mean,
Okay.
we can do that. We will understand once we dig into deep dive into the test case. You can understand how to do it.
Okay, okay. So, when it comes to maintenance, how frequently that we need to, let us suppose every monthly we'll get the upgrades from Microsoft. So whether our regression test suite can easily, maintain it for failure cases, and how it will, easily identify the root cause of failures because of the dynamic element properties get changed.
Yeah. Maintenance issue is not a problem. It's like it won't affect. So whatever the new changes that come up, it won't affect any of your scripts. If at all, if it is getting affected your scripts, you can easily rechange or redo your scripting. It hardly takes 5 to 10 minutes. That's it.
Okay. But can we call Tosca is a record and playback tool, or there is a framework inbuilt
Yeah,
designed?
there's a framework inbuilt. You can also do a record and playback, but we don't generally do the record and playback. We manually, we write, we understand the tool, we do the tool however it is.
Okay, understood. Thank you. Thank you, Manish.
No problem. Okay. Yeah, so that's it. As a part of day one, I have this much that I could explain. So in the tomorrow's class, we'll learn few more things about Tosca, how Tosca will be and what are the important features, how we'll be seeing the tool. So I'll also try to give you an introduction about the tool and how we start using the tool, all those things. So I need first 4 or 5 days from you so that you get acquainted to the tool and acquainted to all the new language that I'll be talking. So after 4th or 5th day, I told you, right, we'll install Tosca in everyone's machine, and then you will also be talking in the same language what I talk, and you will also understand what I'm talking. Maybe today, tomorrow, it will be a Greek and French for you. Yes, for sure. But next 4 to 5 days, you'll understand my language. Okay. So thank you so much for joining today's session. I hope you will have a great day ahead, and wishing you all a great day ahead. Thank you so much for joining today's session. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Thank you all. Bye.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Mansa. Thank you, Mansa. Bye.
Thank you, Manasa.